Alright, ladies and gentlemen, how you all doing? Welcome along to Meadow Grove Extended Simulation for the Nation here. We are in a race against the elements, which is never a race that I find that you win very often in farming, but it's such as life. As you can see, we've been out on the combine, and then I just happened to catch that the rain was about to start coming, so I wanted to part the combine up. I wanted to get this baling done because the straw does take an absolute pounding if you don't, and then you do end up losing quite a bit of it when it's in the swath. So we're getting after it. We're trying to get this all baled up as quickly as we can. It's spitting right about now, and hopefully we can get this last headland all baled up there, then we'll be good. What we'll aim to do then is park up the combine. If we can, we'll get these round bales stuck onto a trailer pretty quickly. There's probably a trailer load. But yeah, we just want to get these all done and dusted. I'm not too concerned at the moment about the standing crop here, if only because this wheat crop in question, we can it's still very early in the summer, so we can definitely get to this at a later date. I just don't want to lose out on any straw, because if you watch the live stream that we had just the other day there, we did do that and we did lose quite a bit of it, which was less than ideal. But yeah, I also just don't know how long this rain's going to last for. This day's been a bit of a miserable day. It's been overcast and a bit of a lost day there, truth be told. So what we'll then probably end up doing is taking on a contract or two for some cultivating if there are any. Take a few more funds. As you can see, we've sold a bit of our grain off already. We're down to a minus 123,000. It's getting closer and closer. If by the end of this week we can get ourselves below the 100k, that will be huge. We've got a trailer load of wheat that we can take. And then yeah, that should get us down to another 5k or so. And then yeah, gonna be very excited about that one. Obviously a lot of straw, a lot of silage that we will be looking to sell, and contracts to fulfill as well there. But yeah, we'll see. Well, hopefully we'll be in a much better place come the end of the week's end. Thank you to everyone who did join us for the stream there. I had a blast. I hope you all did too. Very good fun as always. And yeah, we'll see how we progress. But yeah, it's not raining too hard yet, but I'm just waiting to see that message come up saying you can't proceed any further. The combine's done. I think we'll park that up now, and I can't see us getting any more joy out of that. It is starting to rain now. Wet crop symbol is up there, and that's going to be a stupid for the day. We did start as well at the end of the live stream the other day. We started to do a bit of ploughing actually. Field 230, the plough's still parked up there. With the aim of, getting as much of a good yield out of our fields as we can without the ooh, let's get some wrapping done. I've just realized as well, without the ability to spend too much money on fertilizer. So we'll try and get as much as we can there. So I have just realized we've got grass bales. Looking at this bale in front of us, we baled some silage up in the back paddock. We need to get that done and dusted. So that's another delightful revelation that we have to take care of, but we will. It's always a race with the elements there, and that's exactly what we'll do to try and make this work. Let's just park this here for now. Lift that up. That's the baling done. Emptied everything out into what's left of it into the trailer there. Unfortunately, this combine's getting rather used to being parked up in the rain there, which is not ideal at all. But what we'll do is let's see now, in the interest of no, we'll take this back to the main yard, jump onto the case, put the bale wrapper onto the case very quickly, spin through that back pasture there, because yeah, we just want to get those silage bales wrapped up. Left those thinking I had an abundance of time to get them done today. Boy, how I was wrong. And then yeah, like I say, hopefully we'll be able to just crack on and do a few more cultivation contracts. I think that'd be very good for us, just to speed things along a little bit. I mean, what else can we do there really when it's raining? But hey, we will see. Stick you into here like so. Park that there. All right. I had grand plans to come out there in the stream and actually start mowing down the other side of this field. But yeah, again, spoiled, and then we just thought that no, you know what, the weather isn't great, we'll just crack on, we'll get done what we can, and we'll leave the rest of it, and we can take care of that when we're once we've got that all baled up. So we'll be delayed, but it won't be the end of the world. And there you go. Forward we go. Bit of a rush job here, but we'll get these all done. I can't recall quite how many bales there are. Not huge number. It's still enough that you want to get them all wrapped up anyway. Try to leave as many of them as I could around the top here. Now, try and leave them somewhere where they're not going to want to roll away on us here. Somewhere roughly in the middle as well. Nice and easy to get to stack up somewhere. I fancy I might stack them all on their end in that corner where the tree is there. So why don't we do that for now? Well, that one got kicked off. So I hope everything is going well with you all. Do let us know down below what you're doing, where you're watching from, as always there. We've had a really great week or so on Meadow Grove. It's been great to have you all along for that ride. And if you haven't seen it already, we did wrap up everything to do with saving Grandad's farm. 6 Ashes is now no more. So came to the end of that series there on Sunday. So if you haven't seen that, do go back and check it out there. But felt like the time was now. And it was right to take that step. So we've done that, and I think it was a great series for us. Absolutely superb. But it just, with everything else is going on, with about 4 weeks left until FS22, it just seemed like the right call to make. No, really good fun series to make that one was. And having Meadow Grove extended here is perfect, really. It's a great little map just to tie us over, have some fun with. And then, yeah, we'll soon, can you believe it? We'll soon be digging into all things Farming Simulator 22. It seems surreal that it's just around the corner when we spent so long at, FarmCon and all these other events waiting for the trailers to come out, the CGI trailer to do reviews on. And yeah, we're now very less than a month away from getting our hands on it, which is great. Alright, we'll stick this one here somewhere. We didn't see too many left actually, so that's pretty handy. Just that one. Okay. Well, we're going to just rattle these ones through as we always do. Then we will go and shift some bales before they get too wet, and then who knows, maybe you can get on with a spotter plow in there. If you can see the plows are stuck in the corner. There's not much of that field left at all. We could even stick the case onto that and get going with it as well. Yeah, we just gotta fight the elements, obviously, because it is the British summertime, middle of August here. Weather's atrocious, and we're going to be hit with it as well. So what else would you expect? Had the very same thing on Attenham Park there from Sunday's video, where we got hammered with more rain. So that's fun. Well, that is always fun. And what we got left? 4 bales off. Perfect. Happy days. Kind of got the knack of this wrapper now, it seems. It's not missing any, which is good. Makes it nice and quick to get them all done. Nice and cheap as well, this wrapper, which is, always a key element for me to consider. Yeah, I think we'll probably just stack a load in this corner, actually. So flipped up onto the end there, out of the way. Main key concern right now is just get them all wrapped first, and then the rest of it we can all worry about later on. But yeah, I wanted to put this into hay. I was going to leave it there, but the elements were just coming in on this. It rained once on it already. Got it bailed up there, and yeah, I'm pleased I did, because this more rain wouldn't have helped it at all. We will make some hay at some point. I still have designs on doing that. Now, we also had a bit of a poll in the live stream on Saturday, where we asked where I asked everybody if and how we should use the fertilizer that we do have. There's a few bags that we have, a few ton of it, over at the store with the seed that we brought for the year prior to the farm having its financial issues. So I positioned that we could either do put it into contracts now. And then, more fertilizer contracts mean more money, which would pay down that debt nice and quickly. But then that would mean that when we come to drill our crops there, we'd have next to no yield. Or we use it on our own crops here. So the decision was quite unanimous, and it was to put it all into our own crops, which I'm happy with. I can easily do that, and I can get behind that decision. Yeah, so that was a good team call there as well. Let's get this out this way. Down you go. That's the only one who's going to cause us trouble, and I think it's just because of the angle that was stuck on there. There you go. Look behind the gate. And awesome, there's a crop of silage bales saved, fortunately. And now we're going to get that straw stacked up, I think. So let's just... we just need to move the bale trailer that we have, which is over at the other side. But we'll get the JCB out as well. We'll get a few things shifted around. And then we're laughing. We will win. We may have lost the battle with the rain, but we will not lose the war here. That's the main thing. And this can just go into here for now. Wonderful. Bit confused as to why this gap is here. I think that needs a little bit of a brick wall in. Okay, you can get parked up there. Alright. Never a dull moment in Meadow Grove, it seems, at least. That's always fun. We've got all the bales cleared from that field in the stream. They are all stacked up in there out of the way. Then we'll just come in and get this nice, quite large red trailer. It's ideally or primarily for wagons by the looks of things, just off its design, but it does a grand job for what we need. And it was something different to acquire, a little bit cheaper than some of the other options there. But it will cart bales around like no tomorrow, which is what we need. Hopefully, it's not going to give us any grief trying to get through here. We'll put my flashing lights on just for good measure. There you go. Nailed it. Oh. Alright. Without trying to drag this thing around on these stubble too much, we'll probably park it up about here for now. Next to the masses. I wish it would just actually rain and get it on with. Maybe we will if I was to speed up time, but we're not going to do that. Run back through. Do let us know as well how you're all cracking along with your own harvests there. If you're all finished up now and finished up drilling as well. I know it's been a bit of a battle in some areas of the UK, and for those of you watching and playing along in North America, I'm sure a lot of you are still cracking along with your harvest as well. A door would be very nice at this point. Would be a huge help. Okay. We're gonna just try and get as many of these sorted out. That grass one there, yeah, not too concerned about that one at the end of the day. Let's give ourselves a little bit more room to play. Yeah, there you go. Now, some people have different approaches to stacking bales. I always stack them on their end, and then I can kind of control the first layer of bales that we're going to put onto a trailer here. So that's my line of thinking. And then, yeah, because of farm sim physics and everything else there, I just think this is a little bit easier. It does take a little bit more loading up there. You know, you got to be a little bit more careful with them as well. But once you get them like this, it's fairly straightforward, and they just don't want to roll off the edge of the trailer at this stage either, which is, again, farm sim physics being what they are, is always a possibility. Very curious to see how the 2022 bales will perform. Now, alignment is not something that we're too concerned with at the moment because, well, we've only just got to get them onto the bales, onto the trailer, and then into the shed for now. And we're good. Well, alright folks, that is all but 3 bales on there, I think. So we're getting there. We are still, yeah, it's still raining, and it's taking me about 10 minutes to get those on there, but they'll be done. I'll get them into the shed there, and I don't have to worry about them for now. I don't think they've taken on too much damage, and they'll do fine just sitting on that trailer for the next little while. But yes, it's been a bit of an effort to get ourselves around here, but hey, look at this, we're getting it done. That's the main thing. And then, yeah, like I say, we'll spend the rest of the day just trying to find another contract that we can do. Some kind of cultivation work that we can capitalize on right now. Ideally, the plowing jobs are always pretty huge and not very lucrative. And I only have a small 4x4 plow, so if we can avoid those, we absolutely will. I think that's going to be fair to say. Because, yeah, that would be, at this stage, pretty painful to complete. With our little plow field like this alone, is going to be huge and very arduous to get done. So we'll think about that. But yeah, harvest-wise, you know, we're making some progress. This is the last but 2 of our fields, but the last one that's ready. So, you know, we've got time to play with that. I'd love to see some contracting jobs come through where we can really crack on and make a little bit of money. That would be ideal. But yeah, hopefully that'll be the case. And we'll see. But for right now, we're just going to push on. Put this one onto here. Easy does it. Be about bingo for that. And we can get this all done. So yeah, that is kind of been what our approach is at the moment. Just fighting along, trying to get what we can get done, if that makes sense. And yeah, we'll reconvene when the weather gods allow us to. Stream coming up this week is probably going to be a huge, really cool silage jobs coming for us on the Atherton Park. So we're armed with a couple of new masses. We're going to get after it, and it's going to be great fun. So do come along and check us out on Thursday for that. And we'll see how we go. Otherwise, though, it's business as usual. Lots of information coming out this week from me for Farm Sim 2020, or 2022, sorry. You'd think I'd have had that cracked by now. So stick around to see what that looks like towards the end of the week there. I got a hunch we're going to see some pretty cool fact sheets sooner rather than later. Like, I mean, some of them have been really good so far, but I reckon there's... I think Giants might have something up their sleeves that will blow our socks off. I don't know what that will be, but I hope I'm right. I really do. Alright, so we can just go and sneak this into the yard now. We'll leave it over here. And yeah, all I'm thinking of doing is we'll leave this out for now. Just kind of poking the trailer into there, get it out of the way, and then we can unload that later on. We've got this field which is actually nearly ready to go, not quite there, but it's not far off. And then we've also got a field way down at the other end of the map on the south end on our little parcel land we have down there. So we'll get onto that one. That's gonna be end of summer, I would suggest. We'll see what that's like though. But there. Okay. And whilst we're here, let's have a look through. Before we get this all tucked away there, we'll line up our next contracts that we're going to take as well. Now, like I say, fertilizing we can't really do, and which is a pity because that's pretty much all there is. A few transport jobs and a baling job, brilliantly. So yeah, we're going to be a bit stumped there, unfortunately. So it will be on with our own work, a transport job though. Done. We'll take that. I'm happy to take nearly $1,000 to cart a few pallets from one point to another. Not until we've got this unloaded in the shed. So we'll go get this done. And then hey, it's raining. What a good time to go and crack on with a little bit more of our own plowing, I reckon. Rain stops to play everywhere else, so we can get caught up there without a doubt. Just need to swing wide first here. And then sneak through here. Sneaky, sneaky. Then, a bit of that, and we're going to be good. So yeah, what a great place for us to leave it here. We're going to get jumping back into the plow there as soon as we can and get working along there. And then we'll be back with you, like I say, in the live stream probably over the course of the weekend with a little bit more of an update and maybe another episode coming out on the weekend to go with it as well. Until then, though, I have been Simulation for the Nation. I hope you have enjoyed. Do leave any comments or feedback down below. We'll see you in the live stream this week for some fun and some conversations around FS22 and all of the news that we have to go with it, and we'll probably even get some tractor head-to-head championships in there as well. Until that point in time though, do stay safe and have yourself a good rest of your week, and we shall see you all in the next one. Catch you later.